Hey Natalie, thanks so much for coming back. How are you today?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. So what brings you into therapy today?
Yeah. I've just been kind of going through a lot, I guess. I'm in grad school right now. I work full time and I'm also doing an internship. And I feel like I'm kind of like stretching myself thin, I guess I would say. I'm having a hard time just like being able to like put energy into other stuff like friends and family. Um, yeah, I'm just having a hard time like handling everything and I'm just feeling very stressed.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I can completely understand where you're coming from. It does sound like you are juggling a lot of things up in the air at the same time, and it sounds like you're trying to devote a lot of your time to each of these individual things that are equally important to you. Um, but unfortunately, there's not enough time in the day sometimes to be able to do all of those things.
Yeah, I'm definitely noticing that. I feel like sometimes I get so like overwhelmed, I kind of procrastinate even more and like put stuff off, which has also been making me very stressed. I often wait until like the last day an assignment's due and like I work on the weekend, so I'm like working and then I have to go home from work and I have to try to work on my assignments, but it's like my family wants to see me. And yeah, it's very like overwhelming, I guess.
Sure. Yeah. And it sounds like when you are having those moments on the weekends and having to procrastinate might not always be a choice. That might be a necessity in putting some of these assignments off because you're wanting to achieve some other tasks that are on your list. And it sounds like just trying to achieve all of those things at one time is incredibly overwhelming and stressful and is maybe wearing down on your mental health a little bit.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. And I appreciate you like rephrasing that way because it makes me feel a little understood and heard, I would have to say. But yeah, no, definitely. Like I've noticed, like my sleeping has been kind of off. Like I have a hard time at night. I kind of like doom scroll on like TikTok and stuff like that because like during the day I just like I have no time for myself and then I'll just stay up late at night because I just want some time to just do what I want to do. Um, and I also feel like I've been getting sick a lot more too. Like I feel like I'm just getting run down. And usually I don't get sick that often, so I can definitely tell that it's like taking a toll on me both physically and mentally.
Mm, yeah, yeah. I'm so sorry that you're experiencing those physical symptoms as well, on top of everything that you're going through, trying to maintain balance with work and internship. But then also sometimes we get those somatic physical symptoms and lack of sleep and exhaustion. And that's very valid with everything that you're going through, and everything that's on your plate right now that you're trying to manage and maintain, while also staying physically well. And sometimes we forget about our body's needs, those very simple, basic human needs, because we are focusing so much on being productive and getting those things done. But that makes complete sense since what you've told me about your goals and wanting to achieve, doing well in school and at work at the same time. Sometimes our bodies take a hit from that, and we've got to give ourselves a moment to kind of pick ourselves back up so that we can go back to achieving those goals, but also taking care of you.
Yeah, I definitely need to find some sort of like way to cope better, just have more like oh, what's the word? Self-care strategies. Um And like obviously I'm going to school for social work, so I know that's important. And like you preach to like your people at your internship, your clients, like, oh, like, it's important to have self-care, and then I neglect myself. So it's kind of like hard to be telling people that when I don't even do it myself. So I feel like that's definitely something that I need to work on.
Yeah. Yeah, and that definitely happens, right? That especially in this profession, We do tend to put a lot of pressure on ourselves while also preaching to take better care of our bodies. And sometimes we put others' needs before our own, but I think that you are recognizing that for yourself, that maybe there is some areas for improvement in the realm of self-care and ensuring that you have what you need both mentally and physically in order to successfully achieve those goals. Can you tell me, Natalie, a little bit about what you are doing right now for self-care and for coping with this immense stress that you have going on right now?
Yeah, so right now I've been like relying on my family a lot. They kind of let me like vent to them, I guess I would say, which is very nice. It's nice to like have someone just listen to what I have to say. I also like to read books. So sometimes if I have time, which I often have not had time lately, so I think that's kind of part of the issue as well. But I like to like kind of escape in a book for a little bit. And I also like to walk my dog as well. It's nice to just be outside and like take in the fresh air and, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it sounds like you do have some self-care techniques that you're able to utilize throughout the day-to-day or maybe week-to-week basis. And it sounds like those are good for your soul. It sounds like those are feeding your happiness, and taking those moments to yourself just to get lost in a book, go for a walk with your dog are genuine things that you need for yourself in order to keep going and achieving your goals.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with all of that. I think I kind of need to try to put more of an emphasis on all of that stuff because I kind of feel like recently, especially, I've kind of been like pushing all that stuff off. I can definitely feel it mentally that it's affecting me. Because yeah, I definitely feel like stressed all the time, and especially because I'm not taking that chance to like have that time to myself. Um, Definitely, I think I'll start trying to put that back into my routine. I think that would definitely help me a lot.
Yeah, yeah. So you're kind of take able to take this moment right now and rethink maybe some of the ways that you have been coping and taking care of yourself and recognizing that you could maybe change some of those methods, to better serve you, better support yourself, and take care of yourself while you're going through all of these life-changing, significant tasks. And they really are just that, right? They're very life-changing, significant, uh, time-consuming tasks that you're completing right now, and these are no small feats. Getting your master's degree while also working full time and juggling all of the requirements that come along with both. And Natalie, I just want to point out that you've been successfully doing that now for a little over 2 years. So, you know, there's certainly room for more improvement with self-care. There's certainly always more goals that we're going to want to achieve, but I think, just recognizing how far you've come to this point and that these are very difficult tasks that you're tackling, you're doing this.
Yeah, no, I when you put it that way, and I kind of reflect back on the fact that I have done it for about 2 years now, and I've made it this far, and I've been successful. And I only have like less than a year left, so I definitely think I can kick it into gear and just, I think I can do it.
Yes, yes, I agree, Natalie. You absolutely can. You've been doing it and you can continue to do so. And, you know, you and I can continue to connect and process these emotions and experiences along the way. um, just so you can feel successful and feel like you're able to process all of the emotions that come with, such a big goal. So
Yeah,
let's continue to do that, you and I. Let's meet again next week, same day, same time.
yeah, no, that'd be great.
Okay. Great, Natalie. Well, thank you so much for meeting with me today and just sharing your experiences with me. I really appreciate you feeling safe enough to share that with me. And I hope you take care of yourself.
Thank you. I appreciate everything for that you did for me today.
Have a great day.
You too.